Hi, good morning, class. My name is Brini Guzman, and today I will be talking about Winifred Ward, also known as the mother of creative drama. Winifred Ward was born in Washington, D.C. in 1884. She attended the Northwestern University, where she later on organized her first meeting of the Children's Theater Conference. She believed in creative dramatics and that young children could benefit from engaging with their imagination and energy through drama. While growing up, she spent most of her summers in Washington, D.C., watching theatrical performances, which influenced her later on her career. From 1908 to 1916, she became a teacher of reading drama and physical education in Michigan. Her landmark books like Creative Dramatics was published in 1930 and Playmaking with Children was published in 1947, which after being revised in 1957 established theories and activities still used in contemporary classrooms. Ward contributed to the field starting in 1924 when she launched Creative Dramatics, where children got to improvise different styles of drama without having an actual audience. Later on in 1925, Ward founded Children's Theater of Evanston, where she directed 76 plays. Her approach was based on teaching kids as a whole while balancing process and product. She focused on kids acquiring concentration and sensitivity skills, pantomime, dialogue, and characterization skills. After she retired in 1950, she continued her contribution, writing essays, giving speeches, and representing the children's theater at UNESCO. She also developed a course on religious drama for the Union Theological Seminar in New York City and wrote essays on the topic for religious publications. She campaigned for more open-minded attitude towards children and had the ability to create practical training programs to speed up the development on the creative drama field. Some fundamental steps in her approach were: the first one, a building block sequence of activities. She believed that children had to master their skills one by one to a certain extent before moving on to the next. Another step was literature as a stimulus, dramatizing. This was one of her primary goals because she believed that dramatizing a story was crucial for the development. We also have character at core. This was one of her most valuable aspects. She emphasized on how important it is to understand or comprehend a character of the story before portraying them. And lastly, leader as a guide. For her approach, a leader had to be well trained in theater aspects, child development, and language. Still, the leader had to balance the responsibility of drama between themselves and the participants. Ward also developed three important phases for her approach, which consists of three main elements: imagine, enact, and reflect. The enact phase is the most essential phase out of the three and consists of building up the performance of the story by one part of the group for the rest of the group. The second phase, which is imagine or imagination, consists of rehearsing any improvisation movements and getting it ready for performance in an organized manner. The last phase is reflection, which focuses on replaying the story or the behaviors to the point of mastering the skills to move up to the other stories successfully. The word approach consists of all of um, the elements that we use in class, from improvisational playmaking to movement based on the story, to also looking at how we make the stories more complex and work with our inner child to bring our imagination to life. And that was all. Thank you so much for listening. Um, and I hope you guys have an amazing day today.